Man, what you doing, man?
Yeah.
You see I'm recording right now, man. You see that I'm recording for this YouTube video. You see what I'm doing. I'm talking about how I got to 10K followers, man. Can you please respect that?
Okay.
Come on, man.
Okay, man. All right.
Come on, dog. Just hit,
I'm gonna click the link.
and if you want an appointment, you said you click the link in my bio on Instagram, okay? It's D'Angelo Payne on Instagram. It's the D'Angelo Payne on Instagram. If you want an appointment, you want to get your hair cut, you know, you click the link just like everybody else. Just cause you D-Payne the barber don't mean you can just, you know, do what you want to do right now, man. Get out my, hey man, hey, hit me up later. I'm sorry about that, y'all. I'm sorry about that, YouTube. I'm sorry for that interruption. I mean, for some reason, D-Payne the barber thought he could just walk in on my video while I was, you know, recording for my YouTube channel. We're gonna get into the story. I guess you want to know, right? Because obviously you clicked on this video. You want to know how I got to 10,000 followers, right? Okay. Well, go ahead and sit back and relax. I'm gonna explain. You already know it's somebody out there talking about, man, you know, 10K on Instagram and it ain't nothing, it ain't a lot of followers. Well, to me, it's something. And I'm explaining to you why 10K followers means something to me on Instagram. You know, let me enjoy, let me have my time. Let me have my moment, man. Got my notes. That way I can stay on track. A little tip. Just a little tip. I got my notes. Just so I won't get too lost in the conversation because, you know, I start veering off and just keep talking. Yeah, I be rambling. I'm just joking with y'all, man. What's going on, YouTube? But to the topic at hand. I had to switch mics. 10K followers, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. It feels good. Feels great. I'm gonna explain to you why. Let's go ahead and take a step back. When I first got on Instagram, I didn't really fully start with the intentions of building a brand on Instagram. I just downloaded it because it was kind of popular at that time. This was quite a while ago. I'm really not for sure about how many years ago it was, but hey Siri, how long has Instagram been out?
The answer I found is 9 years.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess that answers the question. 9 years. I think it launched in 2010. So when I first started on Instagram, it was a lot different from how it is today. After I started posting a few pictures, I only had a couple of followers, probably had about 50 followers. That was just the beginning stages. And it was new technology, everything was changing with the cell phone industry. You know, iPhones started coming out, all these apps and stuff started coming after that. And then, you know, here comes Instagram. Somebody tells me about it and I'm just checking it out and I'm like, oh, okay. You can post photos on there. At first, it just started with me just posting just random stuff. If you don't know by now, my background, I'm a barber. I thought it was a great way to implement my work. Videos, I think you can only use like 15 seconds. So you had to be creative as far as like the video portion. And so when I started doing that, it was just like with my iPhone. I didn't have, you know, like a professional camera or anything like that. And the quality, it was okay. It wasn't a high quality, but it was just at the time, you know, it was just something to do. I didn't post a lot on there and I didn't really fully understand how to use all the features. And it was just very limited at that time. But, you know, for what you can do, it was still like brand new. It was fresh, it was fun. You know, you knew it was gonna change the future. Like Instagram, just to being able to like display your work on social media, you like, oh, okay, this is definitely, you know, right up my alley. You know, you got a business, it's the perfect situation for me. Like I said, I get on Instagram and then I'm seeing, you know, other people, other barbers and other stylists, all types of people, bakers, photographers, videographers. Seeing other barbers and other stylists, the way they were using it, it just became really interesting to me. Like, you know, I love movies. That was my whole thing with Instagram. I was like, it was the perfect way to display my work using video. And, you know, I'm like, hey, this, you know, I'm really trying to get my work out there. So I'm just like, let me go ahead and use this platform to really build up some following and get people to notice who I am. Because it was really just people that just knew me, you know, just that was like, you know, word of mouth in my town that I cut in. Local people knew who I was, but not people outside of that. You know, just realizing that Instagram was a platform that was worldwide, that was a game changer for me. I feel like this is gonna really just blow up in a major way. I started seeing a lot of barbers from other cities using it. I mean, from New York, California, Texas, Florida, Atlanta. It was exciting to see other barbers take notice and say, you know, we're gonna use this platform to really use this to our advantage to be able to display our work. I mean, what better way to have a potential client, you know, and just people in general be able to see your work and see your talent. So instead of hearing from somebody else, hey, I heard he know how to cut hair really good, and you know, it's like, no, okay, if you can cut hair, like let me see his Instagram. So that holds more weight, being able to have a portfolio, a whole bio of you talking about yourself and showing, displaying your work. It really brings a lot of value. I realized quick what most people in my industry was just using it for the benefit of it growing the business. That became one of my main goals. It was like, you know, times was changing. No longer that you had to promote your work on TV. No longer that you had to use radio to promote your work and get the word out there. Times were changing. You had a lot of people getting cell phones, downloading applications. Now they were able to like look you up in just a few clicks. Okay, let me take this serious. And it really helped me because just seeing a lot of barbers and how good they were, and other owners, and just not even just barbers, but just other people that had businesses, just to see how well they used the platform, it motivated me to fully maximize my potential. Instagram was always great about updating their app. You know, it went from you being able to record up to 15 seconds, and I believe it went to 30 seconds, and then it was up to a minute. And then now they got IGTV, and you can record so many minutes, 30-minute videos or how many videos. And they use Insta Story. I mean, there's just so many different features on it now. It didn't start off like that. It was just incredible change every time that Instagram, you know, updated it. So I realized you have to use almost every feature. If they introduce new features, like try it out, create that engagement, keep people involved, keep people intrigued with what you're doing. It was just a real fun way for me to stay fresh. I started competing with myself when it came to my videos, because it's just, you know, it tells you the truth. My favorite thing is videos. It's not so much for photos for me. I'm much more into videography and just a visual when it comes to just video. It's something about a video that you can see the transformation of a haircut from start to finish. It's just something about that really excited me. How I got into doing videos, you know, I would hire other photographers and videographers, and I just didn't really like how fast I was getting the work back. It was just taking a long time to get the content back to me, and I realized at the time I could not afford it at a high rate. I knew that I had to post in bulk. I knew that I had to have a lot of volume of work in order to grab people's attention. So I bought me a camera. I got tired of waiting on other people, so I started doing the work myself. I really wanted to step up the quality of my Instagram and my social media. I wanted to make sure that the videos were just crispy clear. And so I bought me a camera, I bought me a lens. That's how I started getting that traffic. I went from like under 1,000 followers to like 2,000 followers. Then I got up to 3,000 followers. I got up to, you know, and I just kept stacking up. And then next thing you know, I'm like, oh, I'm around 7,000 followers. I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool. But then I noticed that Instagram was rewarding people for a certain amount of followers. If you had over 10,000 followers, you get a swipe up feature. That was one of my main goals of why I wanted 10,000 followers. I didn't care about having 1 million followers or anything like that. I just wanted at least 10,000, because if you get 10,000, you get a swipe up feature. Say for instance, my YouTube video, when I post this on my Instagram, I can post it on the Insta story that I made a YouTube video, right? And then you can swipe up. You can't get that feature, the swipe up feature, less than 10,000 followers. So that was my #1 reason on why I wanted to get to 10,000 followers, just because of the business side. It's really beneficial if you have an online business, or if you're selling products, anything like that, or whatever that you're into. You know, that swipe up feature, all you gotta do is type in that link and you're good to go. I knew that it would work hand in hand, being able to drop my Instagram followers over to my YouTube or just any other platform that I want them to go to, just by adding a link. It's just so easy for people to do. You know how you're going through the Instagram stories, right? But then you see some of those stories just like swipe up or whatever, something that you're interested in. It could be anything, and it's just that quick. Most people don't want to take out the time to search. Most people don't want to take out the time to go and actually go to another app and another place to search it. It's just easy for people to swipe up on a link. But that's the reason why I wanted that feature. It wasn't about just having a gazillion followers. I mean, you don't have to have that many followers to be successful inside of your profession and your business. I just thought it was a cool feature, and I wanted to get that 10K for that reason. If you're a person out there and you're like, man, you know, it just seems so far away. It's not. It's really not that far away. You just got to put your head down and grind and just be genuine with your content. You have to be very consistent. You know, it's not all about the followers and the likes. You know, it's just about, you know, you maximize your full potential. And I know to some people, that's not a lot of followers. Just think about it. If you put yourself in a room with 10,000 people, how many people was that? Let's say if you was a person that was a performer, right? And 10,000 people go and buy tickets to a stadium to come watch you perform, and you walk out there and see 10,000 people, you probably gonna freeze up. So don't think 10,000 followers are not a lot of people. I'm gonna be honest with you, in the beginning, I compared too much to other people when it came to like the quality side. And I think a lot of us at times, we do that often, especially in the beginning. You know, in the beginning, when I first started shooting videos, I hated the way they were. I hated the way they looked. I hated the way, just, you know, how they were coming out. But then after so long, you realize the more you do it, you get better at it. And then you know, at this point in stage now, I don't hate my work at all. I love my work. You know, if I have any advice for anybody out there, it's like, you know, don't judge your work so much, because what I mean by that is that when you first start something, you're working out the kinks. So it's nothing really to like or hate. It's the beginning of, you know, you starting to learn how to do something. Like, I never knew how to edit videos until I became interested in it. I was like, okay, well, let me learn how to do this. Once I started learning how to color grade, when I started learning how to edit with a different software, transitions, how music was implemented in my videos, when I started learning what my clients was liking as far as the engagement of the content, you start learning how, you know, to develop your own style. So your style is gonna come over time. You know, it's frustrating because, you know, when you see somebody else do it so well, you put the expectations up so high, and you gotta realize that whoever you're looking at that has that great content, it was some work being put in. They just didn't start out like that. They had to learn how to put that content up at a high level. So it's like, you know, you gotta pump your brakes when it comes to comparing yourself. You know, that's one mistake that I did make in the beginning. I didn't make much progress at all. I was too critical of myself, and I had to realize, okay, well, let me slow down and understand what my style is. And I had to learn how to love my own work. But like I said, when you start putting in that time, putting in the hours, you realize, and let's just have fun with doing it, practicing it, and not comparing. Like, just have fun with the creativity. Don't worry about nobody else. The thing about creating your videos, you have to understand that it's your style. Like, do not try to be like nobody else. I'm telling you, please trust me, it does not work. People can tell when you try to mimic somebody else. I mean, I will watch other barbers' videos and be like, oh, I want my videos like that. But you realize you shouldn't try to keep up with something that you're not. You realize that early, because it's their style, you know. It's not as fun trying to be like somebody else. It's just not the way to go. When you start embracing the creativity in your own work, develop your own style, trust me, it will come over time. You just keep doing it a lot, and guess what? You're gonna start to love your work. I'm telling you, because I love everything that I put out now. So I was just kept posting. I would punch them in the mouth. I would just hit them with the high quality content, and that's when my followers start shooting up. I started getting a whole bunch of followers because I focused on the quality, and I stopped being lazy about it. And I just got obsessed with learning how to get, you know, the engagement, better engagement. The one thing I realized is people really do appreciate you being consistent, you know, at doing what you do best, developing your own style. People love the fact that, okay, they see you post one good video, okay, cool, but they're not gonna care if you post again 10 months from now. Like, it's not gonna matter. But once you post on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, if you got a video that's high quality and you post every day at the same time, they will be more than likely a person that's gonna follow you. More than likely that's gonna happen, because they can appreciate the consistency and the quality of the video, and focus more on just the quality and having fun and just coming up with organic content and just being authentic and just not getting caught up in what other people are doing. You can't focus on somebody else's stuff so much to where it hinders your creativity, it hinders your growth, and it stops you from posting, and you're insecure about it. You don't want to be that person. Just have fun with it. You know what I mean? Work hard at it, but have fun. Come up with that content. Don't put that pressure on yourself. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at TheD'Angelo Payne, all right? It's gonna be right here on the screen. Make sure y'all follow your boy, all right? I'm trying to get them followers up, man. Come on, man, help your brother out. But anyways, man, I hope this video helped y'all just with the mindset on, you know, how to get to 10K. At least for me, this is what worked for me. My mindset is part of my journey, and I hope I was able to help somebody today. If you're new to my channel, just go ahead and click that like button, right? Go ahead and click that like button. Now, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and click that subscribe button. Yes, click that subscribe button, because I need it. You see my subscribers is low right now. I need to get my subscribers up. And then, oh yeah, leave a comment. I'm gonna respond to you the best way I can. You know, it ain't like I got a whole bunch of subscribers, so for right now, if it's 2 or 3 of y'all, I'm gonna respond back to y'all. And just go ahead and in the comment section, man, let me know what y'all want me to talk about in the next video when it comes to branding and marketing and whatever, barber stuff, it don't matter. I'll just try to make a video of it, man. Let me know what y'all want to talk about in this next video. I need some subscribers, man. I ain't got that many. All right, I ain't got that many subscribers. I know y'all look at my page like, man, he ain't got that many subscribers, man. But if you, guess what? If you click it, you want more than what I had. You want more than what I had, and that's all I need. So help your boy out, all right? It's your boy, D'Angelo Payne, AKA D Payne the Barber now. I'm still a barber now. But you know what I'm saying? I go by The D'Angelo Payne on Instagram, so make sure y'all go ahead and click that right there. Y'all follow your boy, all right? So, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I know I did. I know I enjoyed it, but did you enjoy it? I hope you enjoyed it too, all right? Why did I say it's your boy? I don't know why I say that. It's your boy, D-Payne. I'm still working on my outro, all right? I'm still working on it. And guess what? I'm out. What's going on YouTube? It's your boy D'Angelo Payne, and I'm coming to y'all with a special video about to interview D Payne the Barber, and I got a couple of questions for him, but this interview is going to be really short because the last time he really interrupted my video, I know y'all seen that, and he seen me filming and he just jumped in my stuff. But we're going to bring him over here, ask him a couple of questions. How you doing? How you doing today, man?
And I'm good. I'm great.
Okay, man. How long you been cutting hair?
Oh man, 2007. Ever since I was a little young pup, but since 2007.
Okay.
2007.
So I got another question for you. How nice do you think you really are with those clippers? Because I heard it.
Nice,
and I'm